Hello, welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and tonight is a very special night, but it has nothing to do with Legos, but actually it kind of does. Alright, if you saw my last video today, I talked about the country house. And, well, the seller had until yesterday to respond at 5 o'clock. And they responded with, nope, don't like your offer. We want more money. And I'm not willing to pay any more money. And so I told my real estate agent, nope, don't want it. I walked away. My real estate agent, who's been selling for 15 years, got a hold of me this afternoon and said, well, the seller's had a change of heart. They'll accept your terms, even though the offer's gone. So, it looks like I'm getting the country house after all, guys. And my heart is very full tonight. I'm very excited, anxious. Boy, I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight. It wasn't a counter offer, John. Counter offer already expired. Everything already expired. And I walked away, man. So, we got to do new paperwork. Long story short, guys, this is an awesome piece of property. Awesome piece of property. 10 acres. The house is just a little bit smaller than what I have here, but that's okay because I don't like cleaning. I don't. I mean, I keep the house clean. Don't get me wrong, but I hate doing it. So a little bit smaller of a house is a good thing for me. The part I want and the part you guys want is the fact that it has a pole barn that's 30 by 40 feet out there. 1,200 square feet, guys, of pure Lego madness out there. And so I'm finally going to have a place to put all my Lego sets, display them. I can make the city bigger. I mean, like, this is awesome. And I got it for the price I want, guys. That was the sticking point. He wanted more. I didn't want to give him any more. And we were going back and forth. And, oh, John, that pole barn, that's 1,200 square foot, buddy. Plenty of room for Legos. So anyway, I know the title says emergency vehicles, and we'll get to it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not done talking about the house. I'm all over the place, guys. So, besides the Legos, which is awesome, I've always wanted a place where I could get like goats, chickens, cows, pigs, whatever, right? And this property definitely has it. It has its own well. So, and hi Fox, how you doing? I'm just gonna call you Fox because I don't want to mess up the first part. It just because you have your own well, you don't pay the water bill. You just, you know. And yes, John, I just found out about 20 minutes for the stream. So, yeah, I'm definitely, you know, got that anxiety going. Anyway, I'm just really happy. This is exactly what I wanted. And, well, now I got to get this house together so I can, well, I don't have to get it together. I got to get stuff out of this house, especially all these Lego boxes, so that I can show the house better. Because it's got to sell. But, guys, I got my country home. And according to the contract, we close on tax day, April 15th. So, yeah. Oh, let me tell you what I'm doing right now. So, I was sick for a couple weeks. Some of you know that. I'm sorry. I was sick a couple weeks ago, and that's why I slowed down. But I found this old train right here. It's set 3254, is that what it is? And this train's the 9-volt. It's very old. But I couldn't find the engine. And today, while I was doing something else, I found the engine. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And, hey, Cliff, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, I know, John. After I'd been through, I do need a sedative. And I did get it, Cliff. At last minute, after everything expired, the seller came back and talked to my agent and said, they'll accept my offer if it's still good, even though it expired. Well, it might have expired, but I'm getting it for the price that I want. So I'm gonna take it. And I'll let you guys know the sticking point to me was that the listing was wrong. The listing said it had central air, and it doesn't. And so when I noticed that when I was at the house, that's why I offered a little bit less, because, you know, if you're listing it with and it doesn't have it, then I need to have the money from the sale, you know, a little bit off the sale, so I can install it myself. Or my brother-in-law's going to do it because he's got a company but does that. But I need the money for it, and so that's why I offered a little bit less. And he was getting all sticky about that and didn't want to come down at all. So we kind of went back and forth and whatever. But now it's a done deal. Now just I get this house in order so I can get it the heck out of here. But I am noticing that I'm missing a lot of pieces. So I tell you, oh no, I'm not. I'm not missing nothing. I don't know. I'm smoking something. It's cheap tonight. And yeah, it's Cliff. Yeah, and I do remember. You guys are always welcome to come visit, man. You know, you guys are a good bunch of people. But you know, I don't know. It's just one of them things, man. Just it worked itself out. So I'm all good about that. So this train here, like I said, I started building it a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find the engine, and then I found the engine today. I was looking for police vehicles or fire vehicles so I could do my live stream, and I just, you know, hey, I found it. Living in this house is going to be an adjustment for me because I've never really lived out in the country like this. The town that I'm living in, actually, I don't even live in town, but the closest town to me only has 2,200 people. So there's no Home Depot, there's no Target, there's no Walmart, there's nothing, and I mean literally nothing. The closest Target is an hour and 8 minutes away. So I'm just gonna have to get used to this lifestyle, man. This is gonna be a little different, different than what I'm used to. So, yeah, the Lego barn, it'll be there. And yes, John, actually, it does have solid internet. Even though it's a small town, Verizon came through. They said 2 years ago, and they laid all the fiber optic lines. And so I got fiber optic internet right there, right up to the house. So no, it'll have really solid internet. So it's good. So yeah, no, John, you're right, because we were talking earlier, and I told you it didn't go through, and yeah, the agent just barely, like 20 minutes before I started, so about 30 minutes ago, just said, hey, he's willing to come down on it. So we got ourselves a deal. I am missing one piece, but I'm gonna grab that later. And Cliff, you are right. Yesterday I was on your live stream and did 100. Yeah, I did like 15 sets, 16 sets. I can't remember now. I put them all away now. But I kind of miss these 4 wide vehicles, even though they're not really realistic. And here's this guy here. He's a little train guy. And Cliff, I'm going to go ahead and once I get settled in the new place, I'm going to go ahead and do the the StreamYard. And if you want to join me on a future live stream, I would certainly appreciate it. And you as well, Greg. If you want to come on here and build something, you are always welcome. And if you don't want to, that's all right too. No pressure, guys. Just whatever you feel like. And I don't think that was supposed to come off. I better put that back on. Besides the house, my day went really well. Hi, Mrs. Chip. But yes, Jenny is here. Jenny's in the house. So today has been just one of those days where a bunch of things have come together. A long story short, because I have technical skills and they're not really being used right now, I'll be honest, I've been kind of unhappy with my job because it seems like I'm just kind of going through the motions, and I feel like a glorified data entry guy instead of a technical guy like I am. And anyway, I was talking to some higher ups today on my job, and during that conversation they said, yep, we agree with you, you are being underutilized, so in about a week I'm going to be reporting to somebody else, and I will be taking more of a technical role like I want and like I used to have. And so that's some good news today, because now I won't feel like I'm doing just lame stuff. I feel like I'll be doing stuff that's more what my training is. And if you guys don't know, I'm self-taught. I have a degree in accounting, but I bought several books on IT and SQL and other stuff, and I read those books on my own, taught myself, and then I got a technical job a couple of years back based off my skills, and they took a chance on me, and well, it turned out all right in my opinion. Sure do like the extra money. It certainly pays more than what, so it's all good stuff, guys. It's all good stuff. And Cliff, I know you haven't met her, but Mrs. Chip is the missus of mine, and she's the one I was referring to last night, to that knucklehead. And I know, Jenny, you missed all that, but there was a little bit of drama last night, and I admit I kind of started it. Well, I didn't really start it, but I sure the heck tried to finish it. But anyway, so, and I am missing pieces on this too, man. Well, you know what? I'll just go as far as I can without these pieces, and then. But this train, like I said, it's 9 volt. It's got the lights in the front, but it don't have a light bulb for it, so I do have an extra one, actually, I think. So just been really good. Yeah, SQL, John, it really isn't as hard as some people think it is. It's pretty straightforward, man. You just it does change from program to program, but it's really not hard to learn, and I like it. It's a good way to sort through massive amount of data quickly. So, and yeah, rebrickable cow. I'm sorry, I should introduce you. That's Mrs. Chip. That's the missus. She likes to attend most of my live streams. Sometimes she's got better things to do, like with friends, but other than that, she's really supportive of the channel. So I do appreciate that. But yeah, just a great day all around, guys. And let's see. See, I'm missing another piece. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just set this aside, because I'm missing like 4 pieces now, and I can't go much further without them, and I don't really want to get up in the middle of a live stream. So I'm gonna set this aside, and then I'll get the rest of the pieces for it, and that's okay. I got plenty to do, guys. I really wanted to do these emergency vehicles. I've got I don't think I have all of them, but I pulled as many fire trucks that I could find. So yeah. Oh yeah, thanks, Cliff. Yeah, hit that like button. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to slow down videos for a little bit, because there's no way I can keep up with videos and moving at the same time. So oh shoot, shouldn't have thrown that bag on there. Oh, and by the way, guys, just a helpful tip. My wife's in the military, and we've moved around approximately about every year and a half, 2 years, for several years, and the military pays for your movers. Well, there's a problem with that, because you don't know if you have a collection, any sizable collection, you don't know if it all got there. So what I always do is I put the set number, how many bags, I know it's kind of faded right here, but it says 9.2 ounces. And then I have a database that tracks all my sets and what tote they're in. So literally, I don't have to go through all my sets to figure out whether I have it or not. On the other side, I just sit there and weigh the tote, and if it weighs the same as what it did when it left, then I know the movers didn't disturb it. And that's how I do it. So, and use it to sort through my TV series list. Are you gonna watch Chip and Dale, the cartoon, or the other one? And if it's the other one, the answer's no for me, but you'll have to ask Miss Chip. She might. Yeah, I do know how much it weighs, each tote. And John says, at least I can get technical at my job with HVAC heaters and flash codes and offer troubleshooting suggestions. And Brickable Cow says, that's a great idea. Thank you, man. It is something that served me very well over the years. Because and here's the ironic thing, I did it because our first move from Ohio to Germany, the Army, one of our wooden crates busted open, and when it arrives, you only have 70 days to go through it. Well, with 1,400 collections, 1,400 sets in my collection, there's no way that in 70 days I can go through it and verify every piece is there. So I could not file a claim, and unfortunately there was stuff missing. So that's why I did the weight thing in the database. And ironically, ever since I spent all that time doing it, every other move after that, nothing's happened. It's all been there. So it kind of seems like a waste, but you know, hey, at least I know first thing whether it's there or not. And I apologize, but my it seems like my tablet here is struggling. There it goes. I got the instructions on it, but it's taking a long time to open it here. And it's an upcoming movie, says Greg. Okay, I did actually see something on Twitter. I saw something that said Chip and Dale was one of the trending things, but I didn't know what it was all about. I mean, obviously I know about the cartoon, and obviously everyone's heard of the dancers. So, if you can call them dancers, I don't know, whatever you call them. It's not my cup of tea, so. And I have no idea if this movie's themed after that. Do you? Like, do you know what the premise of the movie is? Oh, and did you guys hear that Optimus Prime is coming out as a Lego set? That is definitely one. Like I said, I'm going to be focusing more upon city sets because that's what my main thing is. But that is one set that I will definitely buy, even though it's not city. Because I grew up with Transformers, and that's just it, man. I mean, I grew up with them. I used to watch the cartoon. I remember I used to rush home every day because I would go over to school to my friend Caesar and Ramesses' house. They were twins. We used to go over there and we used to hang out. But I used to run home for 4:30 because that's when Transformers came out, and I used to watch it, man, every day without fail. Because my mom would always say, you got to be home by 5, but then I would miss part of Transformers, so I would come home early just so I could watch all the Transformers. So, definitely, you know, and I remember the 19-something movie, 1980-something, and let's see, hey Chip, I'm about to go eat. I'll be back. All right, Cliff. And yeah, I think male strippers. So it's kind of like Magic Mike, huh? And Greg says, I can't wait for May, a Lego set I want's coming out. Is that the video game one that you showed me today? The one that kind of looks like the USS Enterprise, as I've heard people joking online. If that's the one, yeah, I saw that one. I'm not going to get it, unfortunately. You know, trying to concentrate my money on particular things, so. But yeah, I got like I think about 10 fire trucks sitting over here. Of course, when I'm trying to talk, I can't build as fast as I did on Cliff's live stream last night. But Yeah, and I gotta tell you that too, guys. That's been a lot of fun. I've been I've been collaborating with other YouTube creators. Click and Cliff, who's on here. Um, the Brickable Cow has his own channel as well, and oh come on, Cajun Yeti. He's another one that I've been kind of collaborating with. So we've been having fun being on each other's live streams and stuff. And you know, last night was a really good night for me because I don't know, I was just on a roll. I built like 16 sets or something. I can't remember while I was on that stream, and we were on there for I was on there about 2 hours. After that, I gotta go to bed because you all know that working my job, I gotta keep my hours to support people back in Virginia, and I'm on Mountain Standard Time. They're on Eastern, so I gotta get up at butt crack of morning in order to support them. So anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. No complaints. And John said he had the original toy. You know, I did too. I had the original Optimus Prime. And before that, I had a couple GoBots, if you remember GoBots. But, you know, GoBots were... Man, Transformers were way better. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't trying to diss nothing because, you know, people like different stuff. And if you like GoBots, I'm still your friend. We're kind of on shaky ground, but we're still friends. But GoBots was, I don't know, it was kind of, they never hid the heads very well to the robots. I remember that. And I never really was a huge fan of it. But my mom bought me a couple GoBots when they first came out, and then kind of Transformers came out a little bit after that, and then I was hooked. I'm gonna end up getting Streamlabs or StreamYard, excuse me. I'm gonna get that shortly after I move in. I ain't gonna do it right now because kind of a waste of money to pay for it. 'Cause you got to pay for it month to month, and I know right now I got to cut back on everything just so I can. Because I used to do a live stream or a video every day, but with the amount of stuff I have to do around here, I'm just not gonna be able to maintain that for right now. But I will get back to it. And the funny thing is, I called my dad today, and I asked him to stop by tomorrow because I was going to buy some wood to expand the Lego tables. Well, I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to need those tables, and in fact, it's a really good idea because once I move up there, I'm going to be like an hour and 20 minutes from the nearest Lowe's or Home Depot. So I'm definitely going to want to do that anyway, regardless of what's going on. So I'm just really happy, guys. Just a wonderful day, and hope you guys don't mind me saying what I'm going to say next. I don't ever mean to preach to people. If you don't believe in God, that's fine with me. We're still friends. I don't care, but I'm a big believer in God, and this is something that I have been meditating and praying over for some time, and just everything just kind of fell into my lap. I'll tell you how it fell into my lap, because that's an interesting story. Not yesterday, but the Monday before. I had a computer delivered to my home from my job. The only problem is they didn't deliver my computer. They delivered a coworker's computer to my house. And the way it works with the VPN, you can't use it unless it's assigned to you. So I couldn't use the computer they sent to me. Although they were supposed to send me one, they sent me someone else's. Well, it just so happens that this coworker of mine lives in Utah as well. But she lives an hour and like 10 minutes from me. So without even thinking about it, you know, I wasn't even thinking about houses because I went looking for a country house several months ago and just nothing really panned out. So I kind of put it on the back burner. And I don't let any apps except for email and text messaging give me alerts because I don't like my phone going off a lot. And I had Realtor.com installed on my phone, but I had the notifications turned off. Well, you know, out of the blue, when I I called my coworker and said, "Hey, I got to deliver your computer." A few minutes after that, her I set up the thing to go up to her house and give it to her. I got a notification on my phone from Realtor that wasn't supposed to send me a notification, and it told me about a country house. Now I decided to go against this house because if you know what was I saying? I'm sorry, I read a comment, I forgot what I said, and I do that a lot. Sorry, I'm very forgetful. But Greg says he wants the masterpiece one, and Brickable houses. We're a bit like neighbors. I'm on the side of the mountains. Are you in Nevada or Colorado? If you don't want me asking, I mean, if you don't want to say, that's fine too. Or Wyoming even. I love Wyoming. I've been up there a couple times. Oh, I was talking about the country house. Yeah. So this country house, I saw, and when I saw the country house, and it wasn't the country house I put an offer on, by the way. It was just a country house, and it had, I think it was 15 acres, was it? 13 or 15 acres. It had a shop, but I didn't really like the house because the house was built, get this, in 1868, guys. 1868. That's before electricity was in homes. That's before running water was in homes. That's for electricity, plumbing, you name it. It just didn't have it. And so the house was very crazily chopped up, and it had addition after addition after addition to it. It was really a funky layout. And the thing that scared me was in the basement. When you look up in the basement, instead of having floor joists, they had literal logs, like rounded off trees, like holding up the house. And that just freaked me out because I thought, man, I don't think I want a house that old. So I ended up not putting an offer on the home, and I just walked away. And then last week, 4 out of my 5 nights, I was out looking at different properties, and eventually I came upon the one that I put the offer on. And anyway, and you guys know the rest of the story because I've already said that. We put an offer and all that good stuff. So yeah, Colorado. All right. Well, actually, there's a huge military base, isn't there? Fort Collins or something, isn't it? The one in near Colorado Springs, I think it is. I don't really know. I know there. I've heard of it, but I've never been there. But actually, you know what? I might be in Denver coming up here soon. I'm part of a lug, and they're participating. I think it's April, if I remember right. It might be May, but they're doing a display at a show there in Denver, and so yeah, I plan on being there. I really enjoy being part of this lug. They're a good group of people. So, and I hope you guys, if you have a lug close by, and it's worth looking into, guys. They're good peeps. And, you get to talk to people about a hobby. And to be honest with you, it helps me not feel so out of place. The fact that I've spent almost my whole entire life saving on Legos, but we don't need to discuss that, especially with Mrs. Chip here. Oh, okay. Yeah. He says, yes, there's a couple different ones, but the major one is near Colorado Springs, I believe. Yeah. Jenny tried getting that one because she's in the military, but Mrs. Chip, I'm sorry, she tried to get Colorado Springs, but it's not available for her job right now, so she will not be getting that, unfortunately. All right. This is just I think this is kind of a simple fire engine, but I got to put my fire engines together because it'll be a day not too far from here that I'll end up with, I'll be on that section of the city where I'll be building it, so yeah. and I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it shows me like 6 viewers up here, and then down here on the chart it says 2. So it's being all funky again, just like it always is, you know. You would think they could do a little bit better of a job, but whatever, you know, it is YouTube, as they call it, Mama YouTube. And I'm missing a piece on this one too, dang it. That is just not cool. And I can't go on without it. And yeah, I really can't. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to walk away just for a sec. Actually, you know what? There's one on this one right here. I'm gonna steal it from here. I'll just replace this one later. Alright, never mind. I don't like getting up during a live stream. Hey Raven, how you doing? It's been a while, man. How you been? Of course, it's my fault I haven't been on here. Alright, I got to download the next one, which is the trailer. So here we go. Here is here's the main engine here. And it does have a hook and ladder here. And it's got this little thing here that locks the ladder in. Just got to make sure you put that down. It does swivel when you extend the booms, I should say. It does swivel. I don't remember what set number this is. 7239. And let me see if I can find out where. Well, you know what? I'll just build this. 2004. That's when this one came out. Oh, come on. So this one's kind of older too. A lot of my sets are really old, to be honest. And you all know that. I got, you know, quite a bit of. Been collecting for 40-something years, so. They need an emergency firehouse, and I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna do a total custom job on that, John. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've started acquiring the bricks for that already. Mainly because whenever I order anything, I go through the person's whole entire store, and if I see a need for a brick, I buy it then, because even if it's in the future, because I don't like paying that shipping over and over. So it's just kind of my thing. I order ahead of time. And Raven says, been good. I finally got my hover flight mechanics working for my game, so now I'm rebuilding one of the futuristic hover fighter. And what game is that, by the way? And I don't, yeah, just all right. Wow, some of these white pieces are like now yellow, and I know that's common. It happens with Legos, especially the white color. It just does that. So not a surprise there. Replica. Oh, replicas from the show Emergency. Yeah, you know, I should do that. I'm part of that group. I think it was you, John, that suggested that I join that group, and I did. So it wouldn't be bad. I am missing a piece, but it's not a vital piece here. It's just a little grill piece, so I can get that later. Not really a big deal. Oh no, I'm not missing it. Oh, like an idiot, I switched pieces, so I do have it right here. Okay, let's make sure. They actually did not put a steering wheel inside the. Yeah, they did. It's right here. Here, I need to just be quiet. I'm looking at local lugs. The nearest one is Houston. How far is that from you, Greg? Mine does Zoom meetings for some of our members because, well, actually it's available for any member, but we have some members that are in Nevada, so yeah, they do that for them. Okay, so I think we're done here. Just want to double check. I did not see this antenna on there, but since it was in the back, I'm going to put it on there. Okay, so we got one vehicle done, and we will move on to one more. At least, let's see, you got 35 minutes? Yeah. So, let's see, what can I build? I got so many fire engines here. I think I'm going to go with this one. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go with it. Oh, come on. And this is going to be from set 60003. And I'll give you a little bit more information about this set before as long as it comes up here. Oh, so this one's supposed to be in an abandoned house, but I do have the abandoned house. It's right here. Okay. See, I just need to be quiet here. This is 2012, so this is now 10 years old. Man, I remember the day I bought this. This does not seem like it's 10 years old. Greg says about 2 hours from me. Okay. Well, check and see if they do Zoom meetings, man. If they do, you can participate that way. And the kind of, excuse me, the nice thing, I'm going to get something to drink here. The nice thing about a Zoom meetings is that you can participate, and then the good thing about being a lug is that once a year Lego does this drive where if you're a lug member, you can pick up some bulk pieces for pretty cheap. You're not allowed to resell them, which I do not resell. My stuff does not resell. I'm telling you, not that stuff. If I buy it from there, I keep my word because I ain't trying to ruin it for everybody else. Anyway, and let's see. And Raven says, I'm tempted to make a true Lego game so I can build models and then use them in a digital environment. You know, that sounds actually pretty cool, man. It'd be even cooler if you could attack your neighbor and destroy his building, but that's just me, and that's my side. When I used to play Minecraft with my son, I used to like to fill his house with either water or sand or gravel. So, yeah, I can be like that. So, Raven says, I miss the old ladders. I have a bunch somewhere. So do I. I've got this drawer. I got about a dozen of them in there. I don't really have a use for them though. I got them because I got a bulk lot, and I can get crazy sometimes. I bought 200 pounds off a guy one time, and 200 pounds of used Lego. Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. So yeah, the guy, I bought that and had a bunch of ladders in it, had a bunch of printed pieces in it. In fact, I just barely put away all the printed pieces. I mean, just barely, like maybe a week ago. Brickable Cow says, and neither does 2000 yet, and yet here me are. All right. And Zoomy meetings are fun. Well, the Lego ones are. My group, we meet once a month, and this group here that I'm a part of, they are very active, and I mean very active. They take part in a show almost every month, and so put some on your Bricklink. Next month I'll buy a few. I don't think I'm gonna sell my ladders though. I stay away from selling used, and the reason I do is that that's really the only time I've ever got complaints is selling used, because so many people don't understand that used is going to be a little bit yellowed sometimes, especially with the white ones. You can't help it. And then just people get upset about different things, like, oh, it has a small nick on it. Well, I mean, it is 20 years old piece, or I mean, I've even sold some of these decals, ones that are like 30 years old, and they'll get mad because there's a scratch on the sticker, and it's a small scratch, and it's like, I can't help it. It's 30 years old, man. So I've just gotten to the point where I don't do used. I think I only have a few used pieces left, and I think they're mostly minifigures. I stick to new, and I'm not really even sure if I can continue that, because if I'm going to be living out in, well, I was going to say another word and I can't say that here. If I'm going to be living out in the country, gotta keep my language clean. Mrs. Chip's on here. And not only that, my granddaughter watches this too, so I can't be saying words, because I'm gonna teach her a bad word, just like the Jerry Seinfeld episode where he teaches the kid the F word, if you remember that. But anyway, living out in the country, it's going to be an adjustment, and I don't know if selling Legos is really going to be that much of a possibility anymore, because I'm just going to be so far from a Target that I don't really know. I mean, Target's going to be over an hour away, guys. So, and no, you're fine, Brickable Cow. That's fine. I love the back and forth on this. This is awesome. It makes me have to do less work, because I ain't got to think of things to talk about, really. But no, I certainly appreciate all of you. And if I haven't said that lately, I'll say it again. I do. I appreciate all you watching and spending a little bit of time with me tonight as I kind of just talk about nonsense and get this thing put together, so we got some fire vehicles for the city. And I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2 to this, because I've got so many of them up here, and I'm sure I'm not gonna finish it tonight. And I'm gonna need some easy builds for a little bit, because now I gotta go. I'm gonna be honest, man. I gotta go like Home Depot and Lowe's. I gotta buy a bunch of boxes now, and I gotta fill them boxes. So, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm really happy about this. This is a good move, guys. 10 acres. But I do need 10 acres, or was it 30 acres in a mule? No, I'm just kidding. I don't mean to disrespect nobody when I say that, but I'm only getting 10 acres and I don't get a mule. So let's see. John, I didn't say anything. You better hope you could find contractors. Yeah, I know that's gonna be tough. And Cliff says, "Yo, I'm back," and welcome back, Cliff. It's good to see you again. Now, I always appreciate you guys, man. And Cliff's got a good channel, man. He likes to do. If you don't mind me, Cliff, I'm gonna give you a shameless plug here. On Cliff's channel, he likes to do the shorts, the videos. Like where he'll show you what he's building, and he'll do like bag 1, and he does it real quick. In fact, a lot of times he doesn't do the time lapse. He just shows you it done, and then he does a little bit of explaining about it. And I like that, because everybody's different on YouTube, and some people just don't want to watch a full video, because I tend to do the longer videos. So. And that's why, again, I'll tell you what, I know there's YouTubers on there that get all really uptight about other YouTubers. I'm not that way, because I got my own audience, and they like me for what I do, and you know what, they like Cliff for what he does, they like Yeti for him and what he does. So there's enough room for all of us. And not only that, Lego's such a wonderful thing. Why wouldn't you want to share your love of Legos with people? I think it's a good thing all around. So let's see. Welcome back, Cliff. Almost like you never left. Just kidding. You building anything tonight? Not tonight. I rearranged my Lego room. Oh man, you got a lot of nice sets, Cliff. I always like seeing the background in your live streams. And I know mine's going to change, because I'm going to have a bunch of stuff. So anyway. My phone's going off over here. I wonder if my my dad or mom is watching the live stream that's going off. What do you mean you're moving? You didn't tell us? I mean, I'm 40-something years old, and my parents still hound me. It's all right, though. I think it's kind of cute. I do like the fact that my parents... I do like the fact they're part of my life. and I do spend time with them as much as I can. But oh, I was saying that my lug likes to do shows, and they do a lot of them. They really do. They tend to do about one a month. They do them usually within a couple hours of us. So there's some travel involved. There's some hotels involved, but it's not a bad thing. And unfortunately, I am missing a piece, so I cannot do this part. But that's okay. Not too big of a deal. I have an extra one, and 10 acres can hold a lot of Lego. Yeah, it sure can. You know, I gotta be careful I don't fill that. Oh, speaking of Legos scattered all over the place, have you guys heard about this thing in England where a shipping container over 20 years ago lost some of the containers, and some of those containers had Legos, and even after all these years, there's Legos still washing up on beaches in England? I don't know if you guys heard about that. I saw a little thing about that. So on YouTube, I saw it last night. I thought it was pretty cool. So anyway, and see, Bricklink House is very nice. And Cliff said I'd help you move, buddy. Man, I could use all the help I could get on that. Man, I got. Oh boy. Step number one is to start a bonfire and throw some books in there. And we'll see if Mrs. Chip's listening, because they're her books. Yeah, I shouldn't joke like that. I'm going to end up in the doghouse here. I can't believe it's almost March. You know what? I can't either, man. This year is just flying, guys. I mean, you know. But it's awesome, you know. They say that time flies even when you're not having fun. But the good thing is I am having fun. I hope you guys are too. And Bricklink House says, yes, that reminds me when I was asked how I found Cliff, and I found out today it's because Cantina Build posts on Instagram that started me following Cliff. And that's cool. I need to do more with my Instagram. I admit I neglect that, and my Twitter. I've only posted a couple pictures here and there on Instagram. I would like to do more with it, but yeah, I just need to. Yeah, we'll see about that. But I got to figure out too with this house. Yeah, I know you can do like a wireless router thing for the house, but for the pole barn that's in the back, I don't know how you do that. I'm going to stop by Best Buy and see them guys and figure that out too. And see, I can't even see what this is. Okay, I see what it is now. All right, kind of annoying. The older Lego instructions, if you don't know, that a lot of times it's black on black, which makes it almost impossible to see what the heck it is. Not really fun. But you know what, guys? I'm glad to have my voice back. I did not have my voice for the longest time, man. It was pretty awful. I got real sick there for a little bit. Yeah, see, now we know she was listening. Look at that. Get her all fired up. And I sent you a pic. Okay, okay, good. All right, I heard my phone, but I got it on silent, but I can still hear it vibrate. Well, I guess it's not on silent, it's on vibrate. But yeah, I heard something there, and I was wondering if that was on Mom, because my mom likes to hound me about stuff, man. So, and thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's, I got to do some Instagram too, man. I really do. Oh, let's see. Would love to be on a beach and have Lego just show up. Yeah, it's a for real thing, man. I think it was Cornwall. I might be. You know what? I better not say, because I really don't remember. I just remember seeing the video though, and that's not the first time I heard of it. But I didn't think that Legos was still washing up. And in the video, they had this lady on the beach, and she was walking, and she picked up like an older little octopus and some palm leaves and a couple of old pirate minifigure torsos. Like, that stuff's still washing up like 20 something years later. So awesome stuff, man. And Mrs. Chips says you better not. sorry, man. I had to do that. Yeah, we'll burn some books. We need some kindling. Start the wood stove down in the basement. I promise I'll only do a page at a time. The month of the Irish. Yes, it is St. Paddy's Day, and you know what? I am proud to say I'm Irish, and I'm proud to say that I'm related to some really drunk Irishmen that got tempers and everything, man. My grandmother, about as Irish as you can get, man. That lady had a mouth on her like a trucker. Love my grandma, no disrespect, but I would be lying if I didn't say she had a mouth like a trucker. She passed away. Man, she's been gone for a while now. She passed away. When was that, Jenny? We was living in Frederick, Maryland. I think it was 2013. She's been gone for almost 10 years. Man, I can't believe that. Almost 10 years. I miss her though. She was one of them grandmothers that, because she didn't mind having a trucker's mouth, boy, did she have jokes, and boy, were they. Some of them you're just like, Grandma, what the heck? But she was a funny lady. She was a good lady. And I mean, she might have seemed like she was mean at times, but I got to tell you, she'd help anybody. I mean, she literally give her shirt off the back to somebody if they needed it. She was a real good lady. And speaking of being a drunk Irishman, my grandmother was the head of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, and because she was sober for 25 years before she passed. I'm really proud of her for that. So she ended up not being a drunk Irish woman after all. But before that, she was a drunk. But yeah, she's listening. That's right, Chip. She is. And he's in the doghouse that's made of Lego. Can be made of Lego? Yeah, she probably won't even let me have that luxury right there. If she had her way, it'd be made out of cow dung. But anyway. Oh, man. Me and Mrs. have been married for 25 years. You guys didn't know. And we have a very healthy relationship where we do tease each other a lot. But, you know, we know where the limits are. And we don't tend to cross that and make each other upset. We just kind of make fun of each other, and it's all good fun, and I actually like it, and yeah, what the heck, man, 25 years, nobody makes it 25 years. I can't say that. A lot of people don't make it 25 years anymore, so if you do make it that long, then I guess you're given a little more allowance to do stuff. So wow, 10 likes, yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. Oh, she's not a mod. She isn't. I'm gonna have to change that. Yeah, he knows how to fire me up. Like in 1930, good old fashioned place for burn. Yep. That's exactly what it would be. I was thinking about saying something else, but if I even use that word, I'd probably be kicked off of YouTube, so I can't say that. But it was a certain political party in Germany back in the 30s and 40s that used to do book burnings. Can't say what they are because, like I said, I'd probably be kicked out of here so fast. But that's what I was thinking. Not because I support their message. I don't. It's just because they used to do that. If they didn't agree with it, they just gathered them all up and burned them in this town square or whatever. So, Mrs. Chip Chip, follow me on Chip Chip. I have reels of Rue getting zoomings. Yeah, he's on Instagram. Yeah, she's on Instagram too. So if she can't find you, I'll let her know your username, John. Oh shoot, that one doesn't get one. All right, let's put that back then. And this is really hard to see because it's the dark colors on dark colors. But yeah, again, I'm just building, a good old fire engine. This one's kind of a little more simplistic than a lot of them are, but I do like it. I do like the fact that the ladder has these little things. They're not really springs, but they do keep the ladder in place. And I like the fact that the ladder does extend pretty far, so you could get to at least a second-story building, if not a third, I would think. Oh, you can't see it all the way on camera. But yeah, I do like this one. I'm missing a couple pieces, but that's my own fault. I will replace those after the stream, because again, I don't like getting up during my streams. Yeah, I believe that was 2013, and I'm a fourth Irish. I am. All right, there we go. Done, John. Look, Greg Beal, you don't need to encourage Jeff. At least Mrs. Chip didn't say to burn your instruction manuals instead of her books. Well, she'd have a hard time burning those because I've got them on digital, and I don't usually keep paper instructions, so she'd have to find the thumb drive, and I've got more than one thumb drive with them on there. So, yeah, all right. I'll be nice now. I ain't gonna pick on her no more. She's been a good sport. And she really is a good sport. Fire truck looks good. Thanks, man. And guys, I don't know, like as I'm sitting here trying to think about Legos, my mind's going to a long list of things that all of a sudden I got to do because I got to try to sell this house. But you know what? I'm kind of glad to sell this house because I like this house, don't get me wrong, because I've only been in it 2 years and it was brand new when I bought it. I don't want to finish the yard, man. Go be honest. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that yard. I already did the sprinkler system and I already laid the sod, but I still got some stuff to do to it, and my goodness, I just don't want to do it. I got no motivation to do that. Because the next step is getting a whole bunch of rocks, and then they deliver it on the street, and you have 24 hours you get fined to get it off the street, which means I got to shovel it in buckets or in a wagon or a wheelbarrow or something. Oh, dude, no way. This just cracked on me. Y'all see that? It just split right there, little triangles. Look at that. That's all right. This I do have in the room. It's right here. It's that good old brittle brown, as they call it. John says, I'm on Instagram. I meant to say magnetize it. I missed something, John. What are we talking about? Magnetizing what? Oh, the thumb drive? Yeah, she possibly could, but this one cracked too. Let me grab another one. I probably should have brought that drawer just over here. Oh, this feels like it's gonna crack. I will see if I could find you. If you can't, let me know. I've got them on. Actually, you probably could find them through my Instagram because I follow him, and you probably just hop on over on mine and find him. Oh, dude, another one broke. Man, this has got to stop. Man. That's 3 for 3, guys. Alright, so we are almost done with this building. Got about, I'll say about 30 pieces left on this guy. And that'll be 2 fire trucks for tonight. I do like this, these pieces of wood. I'll turn around and show you guys here in a minute. But I do like these pieces of wood they've got on it, like it's all boarded up. I do like these right here. These are pretty cool. And these 1x6s, they have 1x4 wood pieces in other sets, but I don't remember seeing any of these other 1x6s. I'd have to check Bricklink to see if it's on any other sets, but I kind of doubt it. Chip, what's your Instagram? I need to add you. Honestly, don't remember. I don't. You know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll look it up after the stream, And on my next video, I will start including my Instagram in the description. That way, it'll motivate me to do some more to it. Because I really should use Instagram. I mean, let's get real, guys. Facebook is dying. And I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean that as an observation. A bunch of my friends got off in Facebook, and even some family members did. So I think Facebook's just struggling to remain relevant. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, no political commentary, just an observation. But yeah, I'll do that my next video. Which actually, I'm going to have to do a video now because I told you all about the country. You guys have heard the news, but for those who are not on the live stream, they didn't hear the news about the country home. So I need to go ahead and make sure that that's available. And I'm missing another piece. Dang it, man! This is not very fun when you're missing pieces. Okay, Jenny says she found them. Okay, cool. And is that set that old? You have to crack pieces. No. So it's called brittle brown, dark red, some of the blues. There were certain colors during certain years that the dye for some reason weakened the pieces. It's a known problem with Lego. And in fact, if you contact them and give them a list of pieces or a set, they will send replacements for free. That's how well known this problem is. I don't tend to do that because I've got close to 2 million just loose pieces that I don't care if they break. I've got another one. I'm not gonna trouble Lego with it, so I just don't. Okay, so I messed something up. I think I know exactly where I messed it up. So let me. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I put the wrong color tile on here. I'm known to do that too. Chip. Oh yeah. And I will put that next video. Just turned into how many pieces we can snap after another. It really did. I don't know. It's just luck of the draw, I guess. No, this has been sitting in a bag for years, and I mean years. I think I only put this together the first time I bought it, and then after that, it's been sitting in a bag. So, oh, yeah, it goes right here. It's missing that piece. And that kind of happens to a lot of my sets, you know. And that's part of the reason that I really want a Lego barn, or pole barn, because I don't want my stuff to just be, I don't want to buy it and then just have it sit. It's kind of pointless to get, you know what I mean? And all right, so we got to do. Oh, I'll put it in the wrong place. Okay. Looks like we're almost done here. And then we got a trash can. One of my favorite trash cans is Oscar the Grouch from the Sesame Street one. I think that is so cool how they did that. And I might probably be the only one that think it's that cool, but I gotta be honest, man, I absolutely love Sesame Street. I used to watch it as a kid. So when that Sesame Street came out, I had to make sure I got it, and I do have it. So okay. Well, we're done with the building, and the fire can rotate in there. I am missing one of the flames, but I got plenty of those. I just have to grab one after the stream. Here's the fire engine. And then this one comes with 3 firefighters. So I'll try to put them down where you can see them. One of them's carrying a chainsaw looking thing. They're not going to cooperate, I can tell you that right now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, stand up good, buddy. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to stop it here. It's been a little over an hour. And I do appreciate each one of you tonight being here, and thanks for hitting the like button. And if you haven't hit the like button already, please do. And let's see, tomorrow night is going to be a video. And then Thursdays is always my long day, and I can't do, it's going to have to be a video as well. Oh, John, have you seen the last 2 videos of mine? They've been the Space 3-in-1, the smaller versions of the Lunar Lander, and Saturn V, and Space Shuttle. Anyway, I did that for you. I dedicated it to you. It's in the video. Hope you watched it, John. So, alright guys, videos for the next 2 nights. Possibly a live stream, maybe on Friday. But definitely going to do a couple over the weekends. Alright guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you on my next video or live stream.